Hello and what's up everyone, Thunderbob here, and I am checking out a new game tonight. This is V Rising from Stunlock Studios. This came out back on May 17th, so about 10 days ago, and I was provided a key from that developer to check this out. It's got really positive reviews, and my understanding is this thing sold like 1 million copies in its first week, and is doing really well. It is kind of like a survival vampire open world action RPG kind of thing from my understanding, though I'm kind of going in this a little blind. I've seen the trailer, I've read just a little bit about it. My understanding is it's pretty awesome, though it is an early access game. It is $19.99 if you're looking for this on Steam, and let's go ahead and we'll just jump right in. And just to show you to start with, got pretty much everything maxed out. I do have it set to ultrawide, so we're going to see how it performs in ultrawide. And I do have a Steam Deck. I tried to boot this up on Steam Deck. I tried different Proton versions. I just couldn't get it to work. So I'll keep playing around with that. And if I can get it working right on the Steam Deck, I might provide some Steam Deck footage in the future. We'll go ahead and just do a private game. I don't want to kind of get interrupted by other players when I'm just learning. So there's PvE, there's PvP. You can set a password. I'm assuming with a private game, people can only get in if, like, maybe they're on your friends list or you invite them. More options here than I'm going to go into right now, but it looks like they give you a lot of granularity to change settings, which is kind of cool. Alright, so we make our vampire to begin with. You do different skin tones. You got your vampire ladies, your vampire dudes. So you'll get a randomizer. I always kind of like playing around with this just to see, like... The body type's a little weird. Is there just one, like, male and one female body type? Kind of looks like you're changing, like, skin tone, you're changing the face. A little bit goofy looking, but... Some of them kind of ghoulish. Some of them kind of silly. I like that, but with like a lighter... Vampire's supposed to have like very light skin, right? Oh, but what are the earrings? Like, no accessories. Okay, maybe the glasses, those are cool. It's not too bad of a look. Facial hair, like it, the hairstyle and the facial hair kind of go together well. Alright, we'll go with that. Darius, that's a pretty good vampire name. We'll just stick with the default there. Rotate camera, press and hold. Okay, so right click, press space to wake up. You can zoom in and out with your mouse wheel. WASD to move around. You can hold right click and camera kind of stays behind you. Kind of feels like a merging of like a Diablo and like a WoW or something. The shift to jump down. Feels a little bit uneven on the FPS. Like I'm mostly getting 140, which is the max of my monitor. But I feel like it's a little jittery at times, like when I jumped off there, kind of lagged a little bit, so I might need to play around with the settings. It's kind of almost like an isometric view, like you can't pull the camera down any further, it looks like. So you can't really see that far out in front of you. That's why, watching the videos, I'm like, this kind of looks Diablo-ish, mostly because of the perspective. Yeah, you see those drops when I attack? Must be like the effects are very demanding. Yeah, there's another. And it's like I'm constantly getting, you know, 100 FPS or so, but when you're going from 144 down to like when you're dropping 40 frames all of a second, you kind of feel it. Might set that cap to like 90 or something, see if it feels more consistent. So let's see. So left click is just a primary attack, dealing 65%. Vial of blood. Dash towards input direction and elude nearby enemies for 2.2 seconds. I don't know what eluding does, but your next primary attack deals 25% bonus damage and heals you. Okay. Then I got a Shadow Bolt, deals 200% magic damage. Blood Right. So that's Blood Right. So that seems like kind of like a counter. Wave Energy, it pushes enemies away, dealing magic damage. Shadow Bolt. So there's my Shadow Bolt. And for whatever reason, this game kind of exploded. Oh. Is that like sunlight? Claim. Crafting recipe unlocked. Bone sword. Okay. Well, let's make a bone sword then. It's kind of an interesting mishmash, and maybe that's why it's become so popular. Like, you got like kind of generic survival game crafting mechanics, but wrapped in more of like a Diablo style gameplay. I love Diablo, so like I'm kind of surprised someone hasn't made this, you know, specific combination of genres. Got kind of a cool 3-hit combo there. I'm not sure if maybe like that's dependent on the type of weapon you're using. Maybe like Elder Rings, every weapon has its own kind of attack style. So those all have cooldowns. And it seems like some of these generate health when you do them at the right time. Like the spacebar one heals you for 5% of your max health when you deal damage. The Blood Right. Yeah, see, that gave me 6 health. I think that's single target. Bone Ring. Just spell power. Can we make it? We can. You can only heal up to 25% combat. And by skill usage, use consumables or blood mend. How do I blood mend? So I can drink some rat blood. Left control. I can expose my vein. Alright. Then you can feed by pressing F. That's pretty cool. Is there something over here? Probably not going to get super deep tonight either. Make some clothing. Figure I'll probably put like 20 to 30 minutes, just kind of get a feel for what this is kind of about. Oh, this goes respawn. Well, that is certainly good to know. And I'm not sure if you die, if you start over. Like, I know it's a kind of survival type game, but I'm not sure what the situation is with death penalties. Not sure if I should have gone back through that pathway back there, but get some resources here. I haven't run into any humanoid enemies to actually use the feed yet. So are skeletons humanoid enemies? I would typically think no, but... That's where I came down, right? And then they did the loop that way. Was there something else over here? I feel a little bit slow. I noticed like there's a mini map up here, but it kind of looks blank at the moment. It feels like pretty well put together for an early access title though. Like sometimes these come out and they're just so rough around the edges, but like the animation, the gameplay, combat, it all feels pretty well put together. And I didn't read through the whole early access thing. My suspicion is they're probably building out the game, probably, you know, content. That's usually with these games, like they have a vertical slice and then they build it out from there. Was I supposed to go this way? Is this back where I started at? Yeah, did I just circle all the way back where I started? Slumber. I think I got turned around there. That's what happens when these type of games, I'm so used to like the one kind of viewing angle. Let's get back where I was. And I see you don't have a map available here. I'm just gonna go back. There was a place you could teleport or zone into a new area up here. So it does seem like things respawn over time, and also when you leave and re-enter an area. Oh, so this is the map. It's a pretty big map. Choose a location where to start. West or east? Alright. That's good as either one, I don't know. Wonder what the difference is. Oh, I didn't realize that you can chop down the trees and the plants and all that. Interesting. Okay. My inventory full. Oh, that was weird. It wouldn't let me pick up anything for a second. Okay, so basically chop all the things. It's good to know. Like plant fiber. Well, that's kind of clever. Makes farming things just a little bit easier. And then you got the world map. It's a very detailed map. It almost feels like a Metroidvania. I know this is a completely different genre and like different view and everything, but it kind of reminds me of that for some reason. Or maybe like a Zelda, you know, like the original Zelda, how they handled their maps. Or am I teleporting? I cannot teleport while carrying resources. That's a weird message. Does it auto-equip that stuff? Yes. Alright, I need more animal hides. That seemed like a waypoint back there. At least, you know, from like a Diablo game, what I would think of a waypoint as. But the fact that I can't take resources through seems really weird. You gotta get used to like changing the angle because in these style games usually it's a locked perspective. That's very much throwing me off. And trap. Back level too low. Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay. Wait, there's this bar and then there's this bar. So is this an area maybe I should not go through? Is this red stuff because I'm dying? Trail. Like, does it say on here level range? Oh, the sun is rising. Well, that seems bad for a vampire, right? Craft the gold. Oh, yeah. I'm in the sun. Let's stand in the shade. Can I make time go faster? Luckily, there's a lot of shadows. This is like Twilight. Bandit camp. I bet these guys are going to be too high level. Oh, yeah. What's that mean? Press X to respawn. So does that send me... Oh, I dropped my loot? Not cool. I feel like it's a little bit unclear about the levels. At least that answers your question about what happens when you die. Let's go get our loot. Still need to make these gloves, but I dropped all my stuff. Can I use this thing now? Okay, so yeah, that is a teleporter. I don't understand why you can't take your resources. Maybe there's a gameplay reason for that, but it feels a little weird. dude. Oh, I'm in the fire. Ah! I realize it's a vampire game and all, but I feel like the mechanic is just slightly odd for this kind of genre of game. You know, like, there's only so many pathways you can go. So if I want to go over here, I'm just going to take damage, right? And if there's no choice but to play a vampire, it just seems like an odd restriction. And I can't just like, let's just let time pass. Come on, die, get him a corpse. Some dudes. Yeah, look, there's skulls. Those guys are definitely higher level. Oh shit, they're chasing me. I just want to get my items. They're still chasing me. It's an interesting, like, mishmash of different genres and, like, not something I ever would have, like, thought of, but it's interesting. I'm going around the long way, apparently. Oh, that's the town. I don't think I want to go into their town. I wish they showed, like, level ranges on the map. Let's see. Small bandit camp. Important loot. Paper. I mean, that's kind of cool. It shows what is likely to drop there, what kind of items there are. I mean, you can set your own markers too, so I could say, can I... No, you can't. I was gonna be like, shit's too high level. Don't go there yet. Like level 16. And it seems like Lydia the Chaos Archer. For like being an area right at the start of the game, I would kind of expect... Whoa, whoa. It to start out slightly easier. Oh, this is level 18. How do I even pick up my stuff? Oh, take all. Did I get it? I think I got it. Yeah, I did. Now run the hell out of there. I guess there's not a lot of direction on where you should be going. I know it's early access, but that's maybe one thing I would comment is like, I feel a little lost. There's some ruins back here. And I know there's crafting, or like base building too. I feel like I probably have not progressed far enough to see any of that. Alright, moon is up. Oh, I can feed on those guys too. Blood type changed. Blood type creature. So you get movement speed, increased sun resistance, damage reduction, increased health regeneration. So that's interesting. So you can, based on the type of blood you're drinking, you get different bonuses. That's clever. Like, there's a lot of cool ideas and mechanics here. So it's pointing me to something. Is that boss lady I just had to run away from? Or is that this thing? Okay, that was just to my marker. It's a weird symbol for your own marker. I don't know what the red around my screen is. Does that mean I need blood? Blood type changed. Frailed. Okay. So I got 10 liters. So what is the red around the screen? And my health is full, right? Not sure what that indicates. I think I needed some animal pieces. Did I get them? Okay, so I got the gloves coming, which will let me make a bone axe. I wonder if there's item drops or if it's all crafting. Okay. So now I can make a bone axe. And cut down 3 trees. I probably need to use the axe to cut down the trees, don't I? Oh, it's... okay. So 4. Timber! That's definitely interesting for this type of game, like crafting and harvesting materials in the game world. It feels very unique. Takes a little too long though. I'll probably be ending soon. Mostly because I'm tired. It's been a long day. What is up here? I'm also not sure if this game has like procedurally generated, randomly generated environments, or if this is the same every time. I know it's server based, but I wasn't clear reading if it's randomized or not. I don't really mind either way. I'm just curious. So now I'm back to the animal, the creature type. Ooh, bear. Level 18. Oh! Knocked the out. Yeah, go right there, because I'm just around the corner. Now I can make a mace. Need more bones because I dropped all my bones. Sometimes it's hard to know, like, if your pathway is actually gonna let you progress or you're gonna get stuck. Though there is shift will take you between levels, right? Like I can't shift down there. I think I gotta go. Okay, there's a little cutout on the map. I think that answered my own question. Still a little cluttered game world, like just figuring out how to get around is a little bit daunting. cannot go through water. So if I set up at a marker, does it show me, I guess, oh, this is just the path I've currently taken. It's not like a breadcrumb trail to the next objective or something. Give me your blood. Alright, movement speed. Pretty terrible at this game so far. Nice. So that counter is like a invincibility, but also does damage back, it seems like. Oh, but you can't attack through it. Now I'm up to 7% blood quality. Oh, I can't beat on that's cooldown. 2, 1. % blood quality. So like the number's going down even though I keep drinking it. I don't understand how that mechanic works yet, I guess. And I kind of came up to the top of this area, but I don't see like expecting a chest or something. All I got was a bear. Bone mace coming up. Need to break some rocks apparently. Going kind of slow. Let's see, maybe the mace does better. Okay, construct and interact with a castle heart. Expand your territory by placing borders. Okay, so this is like... Maybe I should build my castle up here. I'm like in the middle of nowhere. Castle heart. Limited area. Okay. Good thing that they tell you that. Oh, okay, I'm guessing the red spots are the areas... You can probably only build... in that red area. So if like that red area is largely inaccessible, you limit your building. Yeah, boy. Playing this Friday night, and the new Stranger Things season just came out. Excited to check that out with the wife, probably tomorrow. Okay, so I'm drinking blood. So that's a quality, not an amount bar. So like the bear had a higher quality blood than, yeah, okay. Ensure by placing 3 borders. I think I've got everything I need. Protect your territory by placing palisades? Oh, walls. Yeah. Kind of like Valheim-esque, I guess. Shoot. Oh, I can be in the shade of my own. That's nice. What the? Oh, it's a skull too. Jesus, it just one-shot me. What the? It like spawned inside of my base. Alright, alright. I think I might be done for this evening. It's been a long day. It's pretty cool though. It's like a very fun mishmash of like a Diablo style action RPG. I say Diablo just because I feel like any isometric, like left click attack, abilities and stuff. I know there's a million of these type of games, but that's my favorite one, so that's why I usually refer back to it. But with like some Valheim or maybe like, crafting mechanics like you'd find in any number of modern survival crafting games that are out there. But this one feels kind of unique, mostly because of the different perspective, the fact that you're like a vampire. Like, there's not a lot of good vampire games, vampire survival, Diablo, like, just cool combination of concepts. I need to put way more time into it before I can give like, an opinion on it. But so far, I'm digging it. Let's see what so that gave me a warrior, which increases your physical power, cooldowns. Yeah, cool. So you get different things depending on whose blood you suck. But I will probably check this out more. I do definitely want to see if I can get this running on the Steam Deck, and if I manage it, I'll use my capture card to try to get some footage to show you the performance and how it plays and whatnot. So yeah, if you're into Diablo and you're into survival games in general, this might be something to to check out. But I'm going to end the video here. I do want to thank you for watching tonight, and have a great night, everyone.